Hi everyone, welcome to Step Into Yourself Tarot. For today, I'm just going to pull whatever cards Spirit leads me to, and timestamps will be included in the description box. I am going to start off with earth signs and then make my way through the zodiac. Hope you're doing really well. So first up is Taurus. Spirit, thank you so much for joining me in this space today. Thank you for allowing me to tap in to the current energies. Let's see that Taurus energy. Let's see Taurus. Show me messages for the highest good of Taurus at this current time. Whatever needs to come through, please allow it to come through. Let's see Taurus energy at the current time. Show me that Taurus energy. Taurus. Let's do one more for Taurus. All right. All right. The Tower in reverse, Knight of Swords, Two of Wands, and Three of Swords. The Magician at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so some kind of tower moment occurred. Towers are always meant for our highest good, so illusions, delusions coming down. And when it's in the reverse like this, however, it's almost like not wanting to see what was revealed. The mind is overtaking that. We also have the Knight of Swords in reverse. So it's almost like not taking action upon what was gained in this tower moment. Not communicating about it. What am I getting off of this? And it's like I'm not ready to see it. I'm not ready to understand it. And I think it's because you're in this state of contemplation. Two of Wands, Three of Swords. Like, what do I do with this information? You know that it pains you, but it's like, what do I do with it? That's really what I'm getting. What do I do with it? Let me pull Encounter in reverse and Snake in reverse. So lie, poison, fertility, and then encounter, meet by chance, love at first sight, and crush. So this may have something to do with romance, like a romantic energy, but there is the opportunity to ascend. Like I said, that tower is always meant for your highest good. It's what do we do with it? What decisions do we make as a result of it? Because we can remain in that tower energy and not doing anything with it. But I feel like you're in a deep state of contemplation right now. Decisions need to be made. Two of Wands is present decision making. So what do I do with this pain in my heart? Possibly a fear of rejection. So I'm not sure what this tower is for you. I'll try to get more clarification. Can I see that tower? Seven of Swords, so some kind of deceit. Yeah, and the truth is coming through, right? Regarding a lack of commitment and stability. The Hierophant, Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So lack of commitment, something that wasn't aligned with your highest self or your highest good, and also something that potentially stopped growing. The seeds that you planted did not amount to much is what I'm hearing. Let's see this Knight of Swords in reverse. Can I see the Knight of Swords in reverse for Taurus? Queen of Swords. All right. It's like trying to make sense of things, trying to make sense of the situation. Anything else about the Knight of Swords in reverse? Ten of Pentacles. This could have had something to do with your stability, or with your vision and your hope and desire for the Ten of Pentacles, which is ultimate stability, ultimate fulfillment. It's abundance, it's legacy, it's longevity. It's our heart's ultimate desire in this lifetime. And you're trying to make sense of it, of what came crashing down. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. You're not feeling abundant. You're not feeling independent. You're trying to make sense of why this wasn't aligned with your worth. Whatever came down in the Tower, whatever your hope was, why wasn't it aligned with my value? Anything else for that Knight of Swords? The Snake and the Deceit, the Seven of Swords. Yeah, it's left you feeling very sad, in a state of mourning, in a state of grief, in a state of sadness in the past, and another Tower. Yeah, something, and then another Knight of Swords. There's the need to really go within and, like that Queen of Swords energy, really understand what needs to be understood. What needs to be understood about stability, and what does that mean for you, and what has occurred that came along with an energy of deception that perhaps you didn't realize, and it was not aligned with your highest good. So there's a need to reflect on this and understand it. Let me see the Two of Wands. Yeah, there's the breakage. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Now that can sometimes mean like trying to mend a breakage that's occurred. Let's see more about, there's the Knight of Swords and the Emperor. So communicating about this breakage and claiming it. Being open to claiming. Oh, I am seeing like a return here. Eight of Cups in reverse. I'm almost feeling like whatever this deceptive energy was created the breakage, and now you have a decision to make about whether you're going to open yourself up to basically reversing this action, what has occurred. Possibly is coming with some pain for you, or fear of rejection. Can I see this Three of Swords? But whatever this breakage is has created a lot of pain in your heart. The Lovers, Five of Cups, Four of Wands, the Chariot, Six of Cups, Two of Cups. Okay, yeah, definitely. Okay, so something definitely occurred in a tower. It was based in deception. It created pain in your heart surrounding a lover's connection. The Lovers. A lot of grief, mourning, and loss. Missed opportunity. It broke down the stability of this relationship. And the Chariot energy, knowing where one's heart wants to go, and it wants to go towards that soul bond. Two of Cups, Six of Cups. That's soul bond energy. Okay. Anything else about, I want to see the Chariot. Can I see the Chariot for Taurus? Can I see the Chariot for Taurus? The Star. Your deepest hope, your deepest desire. Lessons, time has passed, Wheel of Fortune. What have I learned about the situation? And then make decisions accordingly. Make the decision. There's the Two of Wands again. To go in the direction of your deepest desire and hope for your future. Towards healing. Towards understanding. We have 2 decision cards here. The Lovers is a major decision, and then also your Two of Wands. So it's like, what does stability mean for you? And are you willing to open up yourself to claim it? And rebalance the scale. Okay. Can I see energy that is supporting Taurus at this time or in this situation? Amber, healing. The wound is the place where the light enters you. The wound is the place where the light enters you. So I think that's speaking back to that need to understand and to actually go to that space, right? And then clemency, always forgive your enemies. Nothing annoys them so much. So forgive those that perhaps created deceit in this situation. And then infinity, Ruby, stop acting so small. You are the universe in ecstatic motion. Yeah, step into your power. Step into that Emperor energy. All right. Let's get some advice for you. Advice for Taurus. Perfectionism. Permission to make mistakes is so freeing. It's the root of creativity and change. Allow me to make as many mistakes as I need. Free me from the prison of perfectionism. Not everything has to be perfect. You don't have to be perfect. So there's something in that for you. It's okay to make mistakes. And it's okay to say, like, this was a mistake. Or I didn't see this deception. I wasn't willing to see it. I wasn't willing to communicate it. But I know my truth, right? Anything else for advice for Taurus from the oracles? Anything else for advice for Taurus from the oracles? Anything else? No? Okay. And then let's get advice from the tarot, and then we'll wrap up. All right. So you're Taurus. Ground yourself. Ground yourself. It's your season. Happy birthday season, by the way. Advice for Taurus in this situation. Advice for Taurus in this situation. 3 of Cups. Yeah. Go towards the emotional connection. This can be reunion energy. 3 of Cups. Celebrate and harmonize with those in your life that bring feelings of goodness and joy and celebration and harmony. 3 of Cups. What about it? Temperance. Heal it. Make the judgment call. And then there's the Wheel of Fortune again. Make the judgment call to heal and harmonize in ways that you want to harmonize with connections in your life that are important to you. All right, Taurus. I hope that this helped you. Take care. Alrighty. Virgo. How are you, Virgo? Hope you're doing well. Let me just clear off the board here from Taurus. So for today's reading, I am literally just pulling whatever Spirit guides me to. Just looking at your current energies, any situations that you may be facing, and getting clarifiers as well as advice from Spirit. All right, so let's get started. All right, Spirit, thank you for being present in this space. Please allow any and all messages for the highest good of Virgo to come through. Allow me to tap into that Virgo energy at this time. Let's see what is going on for Virgo at the present time. Most relevant current energies surrounding Virgo at the present time. Let's see. Virgo, highest messages for the good of Virgo. Let's do 2 more for Virgo. Keep seeing a lot of that wish fulfillment on the split. Let's do 1 more, Spirit. 1 more for Virgo. Most relevant messages for Virgo at the present time. All right, Virgo. Eight of Wands, King of Cups, King of Wands in reverse, and the Chariot in reverse. Okay, so what I'm seeing just on the baseline, you're wanting to communicate something from the heart. 8 of Wands, King of Cups. King of Cups is a fullness of heart. Can be a bit stoic. So the King of Cups doesn't always share their emotions, even though they are full of them, but they do claim their emotions. So 8 of Wands, communication, or forward momentum, we will see upon clarification. But then I'm actually seeing it more as communication, like you're wanting to communicate your heart. And then King of Wands, the Chariot in reverse. It's like you're not willing to take the action, though. King of Wands is action. It's intentional movement. The Chariot goes this way or it goes that way. There's no in between. And when the Chariot is in reverse, it's not moving. It's stagnant. There's a halt to movement. But there's the desire here to communicate from the heart space. Okay, let's see. What is this about? What's this about? The Sun, what would make you happy? Let me first see that 8 of Wands. Can I see that 8 of Wands? Eight of Wands for Virgo. Can I see 8 of Wands for Virgo? Okay. The Moon. 4 of Swords. I feel like you're in a resting space right now. You're in a resting space. You're in deep contemplation of things that have been under your moon. That you've been kind of withholding and keeping to yourself. You're resting on it. You're making sense of it. You're starting to understand and take a look at these things that have been under your moon. Receiving insights. The 4 of Swords. Did I say 4 of Wands? I did. 4 of Wands is relationship. 4 of Swords is healing and contemplation and deep rest. So perhaps you've been contemplating a relationship and wanting to communicate the insights that you're gaining about your heart space. Anything else about this 8 of Wands? The Hanged Man. Yeah, there's that I'm halting all activity. Hanged Man, the Moon, 4 of Swords, lack of movement. I need to gain new perspective. before I can communicate. And I think it's directly related to the heart space. Show me the King of Cups. Page of Swords, King of Pentacles. So the Page of Swords is really taking a look at what is my heart tell me? And then King of Pentacles, and what do I make of that? Anything else about this King of Cups? Can I see more about this King of Cups for Virgo? Strength. It's taking your strength to really take a look at these things, to take a look at the heart space and what it desires. The Empress. The Empress. So either this is the person that you're looking at, Page of Swords, or it's looking at, how do I stand in my power? And I believe it's more that. How do I stand in my power for the things that I want? For the things that are aligned with my heart? How do I stand as an individual that's empowered? The Empress. The Empress is all the queens put together. They have all the experiences. They have all the insight. What does it mean for me to stand strong in my heart space and to make decisions according to what I desire in my world? King of Pentacles. How do I stand as a king? The Hermit. There's you. There's your power card. You're in a state of deep internal reflection on these things. And there's the Lovers. The Lovers also came up in Taurus's reading. It's a major decision energy. It's also a soul bond connection. Let's see. Well, I'm seeing throughout a lack of movement. And I think it's because you are in deep contemplation and you're trying to understand, how do I stand in my strength? How do I stand as an empowered person and really go and communicate my heart's desires? Show me the King of Wands, the Chariot in reverse. I'm going to clarify them together. Show me the King of Wands, the Chariot in reverse for Virgo. King of Wands, the Chariot in reverse for Virgo. Let's do one more. King of Wands, the Chariot in reverse for Virgo. King of Wands, the Chariot in reverse for Virgo. Page of Pentacles, making a small investment. Queen of Cups from the heart. King of Wands in the upright. Okay, so I do see you wanting to express love, wanting to invest, wanting to take action. There's the desire is there. What's stopping Virgo? A possible breakage. Overcoming a breakage. Five of Pentacles, not wanting to feel left out in the cold, not wanting to feel like an outsider, not wanting to feel the pain of separation any longer. It's like you're wanting to overcome that. You're wanting to invest, make an offering, a solid offering, with full love and full passion. And then there's the Chariot and the Seven of Cups in reverse. So overcoming the feelings of confusion and actually moving forward. There's the Chariot, there's the movement, and you're going to move forward with full heart, making an offer. Page of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, King of Wands. The Chariot, overcoming the confusion. Okay. Ace of Swords, based on your strong truth. All right, let's see energy supporting Virgo at this time. Can I see energy supporting Virgo with this current energy? energy supporting Virgo, or energy that Virgo possibly needs to be aware of. Energy Virgo should be aware of at this current time. Anything? Anything additional? I feel like something flipped, maybe not. Sunstone, the sun, happiness. Do what makes you happy. Zen, walk as if you are kissing the earth with your feet. And then intuition, rely on your intuition and change. Be the change you wish to see in the world. So be open to happiness. Really go within that, which I see you doing, deep internal reflection, to feel that sense of calm and peace. Rely on your intuition and what it's telling you, and then change. Change is on the horizon. Change is on the horizon, and hope is available to you. I feel like that you do have a lot of hope, but it's a matter of taking the action, okay? And you will have victory. I came, I saw, I conquered. All right, excellent. Let's get some advice for you, Virgo. Let's get some advice for Virgo. Advice for Virgo in this situation. 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 Creative blocks. If you are an artist of any kind, you can offer all work to the divine, making it God's alone. I offer this for the highest good to benefit the planet. Release me from any blocks and restrictions. So that's what I'm really picking up from this. Like whatever has been blocking you, whatever has been with like keeping you held back and keeping you in this state of just being in the mind, and not taking action, release yourself from those and actually follow what your heart is calling you to. Anything else? Relationship. I call in the infinite power of love to take over this union in every way. May it now fully belong to the divine. Let it unfold in the perfect way for each of us. I needn't fear letting go of control. My needs are always abundantly met. And then there's the change. Don't scare yourself with the next 40 steps. All you need is that one next action. That's that Page of Pentacles energy, the offering, a small offering made from the heart space. Just show me the first step and change me into one who can take it. Yeah, so I think Spirit is really calling you to take that first step. Take the first step. Whatever's been holding you back, release yourself from it. Release yourself from your mind and really tap into that deep internal space that you've been in. What are you being called to do? What is your intuition telling you? Okay, and what does that mean for you? All right, let's get some advice from the tarot before we wrap up for you. Can I get advice from the tarot for Virgo? Advice for Virgo, Spirit. Advice for Virgo. Advice for Virgo. Be open to change as well. Ace of Swords, Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so that divine knowledge that's coming through, be willing to do something with that. Okay, Eight of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles, there's the new beginning. There's the offering. Be willing to put your hard work, effort, and energy into that offer. And then there's the King of Cups that wanted to come out again. And do it in love. That's really what Spirit here is saying. You have the truth. It's come into you. You know that it's your truth. You know that you want to make this offering. You know that you want to invest. You want to put your hard work, effort, and energy into this, whatever this may be for you. And you know what your heart is telling you. Tap into that and have hope. Page of Swords, and understand it. Look forward. Okay? And then the Hierophant, and commit to the path. Commit to the path. All right, Virgo. I hope that this helped you. Take care. Hey, Capricorn. Hope you're doing well. For today's reading, I am basically just seeing whatever the current energies are surrounding you and getting clarifiers as well as advice for you from Spirit at the present time. I'm really just looking at the most current energies and going from there. So hope you're doing really, really well. If you're new to the channel, thank you for stopping by. If anything in this reading resonates with you, be sure to hit that subscribe button. All right, Spirit, let's see most current and relevant energies for Capricorn at the current time. Can I see that Capricorn energy, most current and relevant energy for Capricorn? Let's see, Capricorn at the current time. Any and all messages that are for the highest good for Capricorn. Let's see that Capricorn energy. All right. Let's see. Feeling a few more. One more for Capricorn energy at the current time. All right. Let's see Capricorn at the current time. Ooh. Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Temperance, King of Cups, and the Hanged Man in reverse. Okay. So what I'm seeing is some kind of investment that you have been part of or that you made. You've suspended that investment. You've gained all the perspective that you need about this investment and the lack of stability within it. And it's left you in a space of really sorting through that experience. So in the Temperance card, it's kind of processing. It's processing over a period of time, the positive experiences, the negative experiences, the experiences of growth or potential growth, and really processing and attempting to heal your heart space. Okay, so I'm not sure what went down, where the lack of stability in a particular investment occurred, but right now you're in a state of healing from it. Okay. Let's see this Ace of Pentacles in reverse. What was this for Capricorn? Or what does Capricorn need to know about this Ace of Pentacles? Ace of Pentacles can be any opportunity, right? That we expected to grow from the Ace to the 10. We hoped that it would eventually lead to ultimate abundance, ultimate fulfillment. It's the starting pace. The starting pace, I said. Maybe the pace of it was not growing. Let's see. But it's the starting place for what you eventually hope will grow with nurture and with care into something that lends to your ultimate fulfillment and abundance within your life and your ultimate desires. Let's see this Ace of Pentacles in reverse for Capricorn. Can I see the Ace of Pentacles in reverse for Capricorn? Ace of Pentacles in reverse for Capricorn. King of Swords. You know the truth about it. You made a decision to close off this investment. You made a decision that it was not lending to, wasn't lending to your empowerment, the Emperor. It took all your strength to make a decision to close this off, is what I'm seeing. The Hierophant, and to no longer commit to it. Hierophant in reverse, because you knew it wasn't aligned with your highest good. There's too many, Spirit. Anything else about this Ace of Pentacles? I'm not sure what this is for you, other than it wasn't aligned with your highest good or your highest potential, and it took a lot of strength in you to make a decision accordingly. Page of Swords, you really had to take a look at this. You really had to learn about it and make decisions accordingly. Let's see the insight that was gained, the Hanged Man, when you took a look at it. Hanged Man in reverse. Let's see. Queen of Wands in reverse. Two of Cups in reverse. I'm actually seeing that Queen of Wands outside of you. It's a different energy that I'm getting off of it. It was somebody that you were connected to. Perhaps they were very magnetic, very beautiful. The Queen of Wands demands attention, but you're saying, nope, I know everything I need to know about this individual, and that it's not equal. Two of Cups in reverse. This is not a connection that I need in my life. It's not aligned with commitment or commitment to the self specifically. And it took your strength to make decisions accordingly within this, because you want ultimate abundance. There's that 10 of Pentacles that I said. Ace of Pentacles, you hope to turn into the 10. This is what you seek. But whatever this connection is was not lending to that. And you're saying, I have a full heart. I have a fullness of heart and so much love to give. And you're healing and you're processing this situation. Show me the King of Cups. Show me Capricorn's heart space. Yeah, you're processing it. So here's the Hanged Man in the upright. You're gaining new perspective about your heart space. You're also halting movement surrounding the heart space. So it's like you're not open for business. You're not giving it to anybody at this time. It's for you and you alone, and you're sitting within yourself. After an ending, I see the 10 of Swords. Let's see. 4 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands in reverse, and Strength. Yeah, it's taken you all of your strength to let this go. Whatever was heavy, that was burdensome, that was unstable, that needed to be released from you, it's taking all of your strength to withhold yourself from it. And to really go into and stepping into you. Right? Stepping into your empowerment, your own abundance. So this is a very singular energy here. Stepping into your value, releasing what was not aligned with your value. Okay. Let's get energies. Any other energies that Capricorn should be aware of at this time related to this situation? Whether supportive or just something that they need to be aware of. Any other energies that Capricorn should be aware of at this time? Anything else for Capricorn? Anything else for Capricorn? Anything else for Capricorn at the current time or in this situation? Lust. Each of us is born with a box of matches inside us, but we can't strike them all by ourselves. Yeah, so like I said, it wasn't equal. It wasn't reciprocal. Maybe this was a situation of lust, right? Like I said, the Queen of Wands is very beautiful. They're magnetic. They demand your attention. They're fun. It's, you know, sexy time. But we can't strike matches and take an ace to a 10 by ourselves, right? And so I think that you realized that and you had to make a decision accordingly. Like, this is not lending to the tree of life that I'm attempting to build for myself. Yeah, it may be fun. They may be beautiful. They may be sexy. Maybe I have a great time, but it's not an equal commitment. Oh, there's something in that. It's not an equal commitment to the vision that I have for my life. Okay. Victory. You will have victory for yourself. You will have abundance for yourself. 9 of Pentacles. And you are recognizing your value and your worth and what you bring to the table. Okay. All right. Let's get some advice for you. Can I get advice for Capricorn? Can I get advice for Capricorn? Advice for Capricorn. Advice for Capricorn. Advice for Capricorn. Advice for Capricorn. Health. Allow me to be tender and accepting of my body, no matter the ailments I may have. May I always know it's doing the best that it can. Help me be a loving ally and friend to this sacred form. I'm really seeing that tie back to that lust. So when we connect with others, with our physical bodies, just know that we are allowing their soul, their energy into our own. And I feel like Spirit here is saying, help me be a loving ally and friend to my physical body. So not seeking after the lust, right? Not seeking what may feel good, but really protecting and understanding that your body is sacred. That's really what I'm getting. Your body is sacred. Let me get more on that. And then I'm going to come back to that advice deck. Can I get more about my body is sacred for Capricorn? Can I get more about my body is sacred? Yeah. 7 of Wands, 3 of Cups in reverse. So here's the celebration, the harmonizing, the perhaps I'm really getting that this was not, whatever this was, it didn't involve just you. And you need to resist these kinds of situations that put your health at risk, that put your physical body at risk. I do not believe, I don't know why I'm getting this sense, it wasn't just 2. There was a lack of commitment here. Okay. And then there you are. You had so much heart and love. Okay. But Spirit's saying, if you want to maintain your physical body and your health, you have to be really careful about who you're connecting to, okay? Anything else as far as advice for Capricorn? That was a really odd message, but you will know better than me what that is for you, or what this connection was for you, what you experienced within this connection. Forgiveness. So healing comes from accepting, and then sanctuary. A sanctuary resides inside you no matter what is happening. This inner temple, once again, back to the physical body, your inner temple beckons you to enter. Take a deep breath, enter, and sit down on the throne of your own heart. Yeah, really tapping into the sanctuary within you, your inner temple. And I'm almost feeling like forgiveness of the self, possibly for not seeing the situation for what it was, fully accepting it. It says, help me to fully accept what is, knowing that this alone will open me to the new. And then there's the self-sufficiency, the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. Can I get advice from the tarot for Capricorn? Advice from the tarot for Capricorn. Advice for Capricorn. All right, advice for Capricorn. Yeah, you will have victory moving forward. Learn the lessons from this situation. Learn what needs to be learned and gained. You're doing that in your temperance energy. You will have success and victory moving forward. Six of Wands. Can I see where Capricorn is going? Towards connections that are correct for you. Justice. Three of Pentacles in reverse, like you're no longer going to align and try to cooperate with those that are not aligned with justice for yourself. What is fair, what is correct for you, what is balanced. Six of Wands, justice. Move forward towards those things, situations, people, connections that are aligned with your highest good. All right, Capricorn, I hope that this helped you. Take care. Alrighty, so moving into water, let's see. We're gonna start off with Cancer. How are you doing, Cancer? Hope you're doing well. For today's reading, I am really just looking at your current energies and any messages that Spirit has for you at the present time. And pulling advice at the end, and really just going wherever Spirit calls me to. So hope you're doing really, really well. All right, let's get into your energy. Spirit, thank you so much for presiding over this reading for Cancer. Please allow any and all messages that are for the highest good of Cancer to come through. Clear and concise messages for Cancer at the present time. Most current energies for Cancer at the present time. If you are new to my channel, thank you for being here. If anything in this reading resonates with you, please be sure to hit that subscribe button. All right, let's see that Cancer energy, Spirit. Let's see that Cancer energy. Can I see clear and concise messages for Cancer at the present time? Clear and concise messages for Cancer at the present time. I'm feeling like a daydreaming energy within your space, Cancer. Daydreaming. Let's see, Cancer. Let's see, Cancer. Can I see Cancer Spirit. Yeah, it's like you're really taking your time, but I'm really feeling that daydreaming. Like seeing you looking out a window. It's almost like, yeah, like you're sitting at a window and you're looking out. I don't know if you're like watching something or someone, or just thinking and reflecting, but definitely a daydreaming energy. All right, let's see some more spirit for Cancer. Just saw the World and the Magician. Let's see. 9 of Wands, 4 of Wands in reverse, 3 of Swords in reverse, Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So some kind of either relationship energy or stability that you had that caused a lot of pain in your heart is in reverse. So you're overcoming that, right? I feel like it's been very difficult for you. 9 of Wands. You have had to resist kind of being within your wounds in order to come up with what's your next investment. Ace of Pentacles. This is new beginning energy, new solid beginning for yourself. So perhaps that's the daydreaming energy. It's like, what is this going to look like for me moving forward? What is next for me after this breakage and this whatever this was came to an end, okay? But it does look like, because it's in the reverse, like you've processed a lot of the pain in your heart and in your soul. I'm hearing. Let's take a look at what this is or may be for you. Particularly interested in this 9 of Wands. I don't know if it's you resisting this situation, or if it's just been very difficult to overcome it. Let's see this 9 of Wands for Cancer. Let's see this 9 of Wands for Cancer. See this 9 of Wands for Cancer Spirit. 9 of Wands for Cancer. Nine of Wands for Cancer. Yeah. It's overcoming the grief associated with the breakdown of this. But if you've really had to rely on your intuition, High Priestess, 5 of Cups in reverse. So sadness, mourning, loss associated with whatever this was that deeply pained you. So you're showing that it's been very difficult for you, but that you've made a lot of progress in overcoming these things, and you've done so by really tapping into your intuition. The High Priestess is also very silent, so perhaps like a very solitude or silent time for you of deep internal reflection about the shadow elements of the situation, as well as the positive experiences that you had. Let's see, anything else about this 9 of Wands? What has been so difficult about this for Cancer? Oh, there's too many. Yeah, the ending, bringing it to a close, death. High Priestess, death. You knew intuitively that this needed to end and close out. This is too many over here. But I am going to take a look Yeah, it's like I couldn't balance this. I couldn't balance it, and I needed to learn that. And it was difficult to learn that, Wheel of Fortune. It was difficult to learn how to move forward. Let's see this Four of Wands, Three of Swords in reverse for Cancer. What is this for Cancer? Could be relationship, could be the end of a job, something that was directly related to your stability. Nine of Wands in reverse. Something that you no longer wanted to put effort towards. And I see this Four of Wands, Three of Swords in reverse for Cancer. Strength in reverse. And then Five of Swords. Yeah, you felt very defeated. You felt very defeated by whatever this situation was, and you no longer wanted to put your energy towards it. You didn't feel strong enough to continue putting energy towards it. You felt defeated. And you wanted to feel victorious, but you didn't. And so what I see is that you're moving towards a new beginning. Can I see this new beginning for Cancer? Ace of Pentacles for Cancer. Yeah, the Star. The Star. Towards something that is more fulfilling for you. Something that you can see yourself in. Something that you can choose over and over and over again, and that you don't have to abandon. Something that's stable. Something that's full of healing. 10 of Pentacles. There's the 10 of Pentacles. 6 of Wands. Something that is super stable and fulfilling and everything that you've ever desired, and something that you can feel confident in and passionate about, and move towards that new beginning. Something that's going to lend to your abundance, that's going to lend to your healing, that's going to lend to the pathway that you want for your life. That's where you're moving towards. So once again, this Ace of Pentacles can be anything for you. It can be a job. It can be a new relationship. Something that lends to your tree of life that you are attempting to build. And you're wanting to claim it. Or you are claiming it. You're going forward towards it. Okay. Let's see other energies or energies that Cancer should be aware of in this situation. Can I see other energies that Cancer should be aware of in this situation? Let's do two more. Energy that Cancer should be aware of in this situation. Energies that Cancer should be aware of. Gluttony. He who is not content with what he has would not be content with what he would like to have. So I think this right here can be a focus on, like, I want things that are aligned with my highest self, with the things that I deserve, the abundance that I deserve. And I think Spirit here is just saying, like, don't get too much in ego or materialism. Be content with what you have and with what you're building, right? And then judgment. Reserving judgments is a matter of infinite hope. So whatever this is that you decided, I don't have the strength for this anymore. I don't feel like I can do this anymore. It's too heavy. I'm tired of doing the same thing over and over again. And that feeling of defeat, reserve judgment within that. Not sure what this is for you. Would love to hear what it is. Happiness. Happiness is when what you think, what you say, and what you do are in harmony. So what you think, what you say, and what you do are in harmony. Yeah, so I feel like taking the actions, moving towards that star, moving towards that new beginning for yourself, is something that Spirit wants you to be really mindful of. Okay, let's get some advice for you. Can I get advice for Cancer? Can I get advice for Cancer? Can I get advice? This feels like pathway stuff to me. I don't see this connected to a relationship in any way. I think it relates to your life path and your level of abundance and fulfillment within it. But Spirit is saying, align your thoughts with what you communicate and then your actions. Okay, so come into alignment within those things. And then I say that I don't think it's relationship, but here it is. There's a relationship. I call in the infinite power of love to take over this union in every way. May it now fully belong to the divine. Let it unfold in the perfect way for each of us. I needn't fear letting go of control. My needs are abundantly met. This could just be connections. Connections. The Ten of Pentacles. The connections that you have in your life that really build, that you can build into that star vision. Calmness. Feelings. Let me take a look at what this may be. Can I see this relationship? What is this, Spirit? What is this relationship card for? Tell me more about it. Tell me more about this for Cancer. Tell me more about this for Cancer. Because I honestly am seeing this as pathway. Which doesn't mean that pathway can't incorporate relationship, right? But I don't know, it just kind of threw me off a bit. And remember, I'm being drawn back to that impression I got about daydreaming. Perhaps this is just an indicator of what to hope for. Eight of Pentacles, the Devil. What do you invest in? And why specifically? This is almost like a deep, deep attachment to what you put your effort and energy towards. And why do you do it? Okay. And is it actually healthy for you? So Eight of Pentacles and the Devil together is like, I'm going to continue and continue and continue working towards this and working towards this and working toward this, even if I recognize that it's not healthy for me. I feel like Spirit here is saying, give it over. Give it over to me. Yeah, the world. Give it over to me. So you can close it out and you can move towards that star vision that you have that's actually going to lend to your fulfillment and your happiness and your confidence. Know what to invest in and why you're doing it. Yeah. Okay. All right, let's get some advice for you. outside of this relationship card. Any other advice for Cancer? Any other advice for Cancer? Calmness. There it is. Yeah, remain calm as you're stepping onto this new pathway and make it God's. Allow the divine, allow spirit, or whatever higher power you believe in, allow your highest self to guide you towards this new pathway for yourself. All right, let's get some advice from the tarot. Advice for Cancer from the tarot. Queen of Cups, okay, here's kind of going back to that Devil energy, Queen of Wands in reverse, and Queen of Cups in the upright. Allow your heart to lead you and not your passion, okay? Not that fiery energy. Really step into your emotions and your emotional self. Allow your heart. So fire energy, or like every card has pros and cons, right? Queen of Wands in the reverse can be an energy that is so fiery and passionate that it's almost unproductive. That's this energy here. It's like, I'm going to do this at all costs. And Spirit saying, let go of that. Instead, step into your emotional self and allow your heart to lead you on this new pathway. Anything else? Yeah, towards building something new for yourself. 3 of Pentacles. All right, excellent. I hope that this helped you, Cancer. Would love to hear what this is for you. Take care. Alrighty. Hey, Scorpio. Hope you're doing really, really well today. For today's reading, I am really just looking at the most present and current energies for you, and then seeking clarifiers as necessary and getting advice from Spirit. So whatever comes out, and I'm going wherever Spirit leads me to. So, oh, that just hit me in a way. There's a song, it's called Oceans, and it just came up in my mind. Oh, how does it, the lyrics, they're right there. They're right there. May I walk upon the water wherever you will lead me. I think that's what it is. May I walk upon the water wherever you may lead me. Oceans. So perhaps, well, you're Scorpio. Water energy is very important to you. May I walk upon the water wherever you may lead me into the unknown, the moon energy. Healing. Water may be healing for you. Healing things within the self. The moon. Sometimes the moon is like our most secret self. It's a space within ourselves that we take things to a very, very deep, deep space. Soul bond. Memories of the past specifically. Perhaps that have been deep, you've been holding deep within you. In Spirit, that impression I got is trust where you're being guided. Trust where you're being guided. All right, let's see what this is for Scorpio. I did not expect that impression so early on. It's like I barely picked up the cards, Scorpio. I'm feeling very nostalgic in your energy. Let's see. Thank you, Spirit, for those impressions for Scorpio. Please allow any and all messages for the highest good of Scorpio to come through. Clear and concise messages, please. all messages that are for the highest good of Scorpio to come through at this time. Most present energies for Scorpio at the present time. All right, one more for Scorpio. Most present energies for Scorpio at the present time. The Fool in reverse, Two of Swords, Two of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. So here's the impression from Spirit about allow yourself to be led where you're resisting. The Fool in reverse. Not willing to take a risk. Unwilling to really step forward. But let me remind you that the Fool is calculated risk. The Fool, I know like we think of the Fool as like the fool, like we're foolish, but it's not. It's a calculated risk. I'm taking a leap of faith. There's a lot of confusion about this. There's a lot of back and forth about taking this leap of faith. Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords. A lot of mental confusion, a lot of mental anguish, energy, but then also in the physical as well, right? There's like a wave, what's the word I want? Like a waffling back and forth, both within the self, but then also really within the mind. And in the Two of Swords, the individual is blindfolded. And it's like, so they're not focusing on what they can see. They're focusing on the fears of the mind. And if they take off their blindfold, they can see this vast ocean. Oh, the ocean behind them, right? That they can turn and take that leap of faith into those waters. But the individual is like, no, I can't see it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. I just want to remain right here in my head. I'm going to remain confused. I'm going to remain where I don't have to take action, right? But then something changes because you start to take action. Knight of Swords. It's like you discover your truth on where you want to go. Or potentially about this leap of faith. The Hierophant. And you commit to a particular decision. Okay, let's see what this is. Can I see the Fool in reverse for Scorpio? Can I see the Fool in reverse? I'm hearing that song again. It says like, Spirit lead me where my trust is without border, like without an end. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. You're not nurturing whatever this potential new beginning is for yourself. There's the Knight of Swords. Taking action towards something that you stopped investing in. That you stopped choosing. Towards something that stopped growing. There was a break. King of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. Emotional confusion about what you wanted, what you want for your life. About choices made. I need clarity on this, Spirit. What is this? What is this for Scorpio? 3 of Wands in reverse. So like there's that waiting energy. There's this energy. Not taking action, just waffling back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Towards making decisions to take this leap of faith. Let me see what this is. That might give us more clarity. Can I see the 2 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles? 2 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles for Scorpio. 2 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles for Scorpio. 2 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles for Scorpio. Queen of Swords. Yeah, there's so much anxiety in the mind. Overthinking something. Overthinking this leap of faith. And not wanting to, towards your star, your deepest hope and desire. It's like you're not understanding. You're not wanting to see what your path is forward. The Spirit's saying, trust where I'm leading you. Trust where I'm leading you towards healing, towards hope. Step into the ocean. Stop holding back. Stop overthinking. The Chariot, and move forward towards what your heart's desire is for your life. Take the blindfold off and move towards it. Let me walk upon the water wherever you may lead me. So Spirit's saying you're not going to drown by going into the ocean, because I'm leading you and you're going to walk upon the water. All right, show me this Knight of Swords. Show me this Knight of Swords. So this is more swift action here. So I do see you taking action. Let's see this Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords can be a bit erratic. It's like once you recognize, oh, this is where I need to go. It can be very, very swift movement and communication. Strength. Queen of Cups. 8 of Cups in reverse. So whatever you were emotionally detached from, whatever you stopped investing in back here, I see a return here. And you're doing so with full heart and with strength. Yeah, time has passed, and here's the forward momentum and overcoming the blindness, the willful blindness. You're taking the blindfold off. Anything else about this Knight of Swords? Whatever that leap of faith is for you, I see you doing it with full heart and with full strength. Yeah, and you're going to invest in it. And there's the return to whatever this is. You showed me a return twice. 8 of Cups, 6 of Swords, both in reverse. You're going back to something. And whatever that something is, you see it as taking a leap of faith. And perhaps you feel like you would drown by doing so, but Spirit's saying no. No. You will walk upon that water if you trust the path. All right. Let's see energy. Any other energies that Scorpio should be mindful of at this time? Any other energies that Scorpio should be mindful of at this time? Wherever you're headed, it's very healing. I'm really feeling that. It's healing. It's healing for you. It's something that you stopped investing in. But going back to it is healing for you. And it gets you, it's your path. It's your pathway. It allows you to combine your experiences and to put your hard work, effort, and investment and energy into it, as well as your heart. And it's aligned with your strength. Any other energies that Scorpio... Remember I said too, that Six of Cups came up and it was like memories of the past. Memories of the past. Whatever this was, there's something from your past that you're revisiting. And it's going to bring a lot of fulfillment and hope and healing. Fortune. Chance is the first step you take. Luck is what comes afterwards. Yeah, when you take that leap of faith. And then temperance. There, what did I say? Healing. Healing is going to come from this journey. Everything in moderation, including moderation. Temperance. There's the temperance. And then the fresh start. There's the new beginning. You just got to take the first step. So something, you're taking a leap of faith. And Spirit is saying, fortune is going to come. Healing is going to come. As long as I'm breathing in my eyes, I'm just beginning. All right, excellent. Let's get some advice for you. Can I get advice for Scorpio? Spaciousness. What do I no longer need? Help me to release whatever people, places, or things drain my vital essence. Show me what will fill me with enthusiasm and joy. Yeah, whatever's been holding you back from taking that leap of faith. Release it so that you can move forward and be filled with enthusiasm and joy. And then trust. Yeah. Spirit, lead me where my trust is without border. Let me walk upon the water wherever you may lead me. That's trust. When love is invited to take over, right actions arise at the right time. Allow me to wait patiently until the timing is right. Let me rest in the unknown until a clear path is shown. But Spirit says, you know the path. You know the path forward. Just got to take action towards it. All right. Let's get final advice from Spirit for you, Scorpio. Final advice for Scorpio. There's the passionate new beginning, and there's the King of Pentacles that you showed me over here, and the Seven of Cups. Could be options in love, can just be options. It's what's gonna be aligned with the world that I want for myself, right? Opening up a new cycle that is going to lend to, there's the abundance, there's the fortune, 10 of Pentacles. Trust where Spirit is guiding you. Trust in your star. Trust in your star vision. Get out of the mind. and get into a space of taking action. All right, I love this for you, Scorpio. Take care. Alrighty, let's see here. Pisces. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. How are you today? Hope you're doing well. For today's reading, I am just pulling whatever the most current and relevant energies are for you. And just seeing where Spirit takes us, okay? If you are new to the channel and anything resonates, please be sure to hit that subscribe button. All right, let's get into your energy, Pisces. Let me see that Pisces energy. Pisces. Let's see, Pisces. Thank you for presiding over this reading, Spirit. Show me most relevant current energies for Pisces at the present moment. Energies for Pisces at the present moment. All right, so let's see here. Current energies for Pisces. Clear and concise messages, Spirit, for Pisces. Clear and concise messages for Pisces. Clear and concise energies for Pisces. Messages for the highest good of Pisces at the present time. Messages for the highest good of Pisces. Man, I am feeling some disruption in your energy. Disruption. I don't know if that's the word that's coming to me. Disruption. There's some disruption. Let's see. See, there it is. What is this? Overcoming confusion? Let's see. Tower energy. Disruption. That's the disruption. Tower energy. Towers are always meant for our highest good, but it's illusions, delusions coming down. It's sharp insight gained, but it's always for your highest good, but it can be very uncomfortable. Towers come in different shapes and sizes, surrounding some kind of cooperation, collaboration, perhaps, something that you have built into. Let's see. Clear and concise messages for Pisces at the present time. Can I see Pisces? Messages for the highest good of Pisces. Allow the energy to flow, Spirit. There. Allow the energy to flow. Allow the energy to flow. Allow the energy to flow. The energy needs to flow. Tell me more about this for Pisces. The Fool. New beginnings, calculated risks. All right, let's do one more, Spirit. All right. Messages for the highest good of Pisces. Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Two of Swords in reverse, Seven of Swords in reverse, the Star in reverse. What the hell? Well, the one good thing I see is you're overcoming confusion about something that you built into. Ace of Pentacles. You thought that Ace of Pentacles was your star. You thought that whatever this investment was, it was your pathway. It was your deepest desire, your deepest hope, your deepest vision for your life. 7 of Swords. Perhaps you were lying to yourself about this, or there was some deceit that you experienced. But the good thing is you're overcoming confusion about this. You're moving towards a state of, I'm removing the blindfold and I'm seeing things for what they are. And you're standing your ground. 7 of Wands. Death. Something coming to a close. That's the disruption. Page of Swords. It's like you're an outsider looking in on this. I'm literally seeing you like here's this situation, right? And you're in it, but like literally you're standing here and you're looking at it all. You're taking a look. You took the blindfold off. Judgment. Yeah, you're making a judgment call. You're learning about this. Whatever this is, you're learning and you're making a judgment call. It's a disruption to your stability. Perhaps within a relationship. 4 of Wands can be relationship energy. If this is life pathway, you thought whatever this was that you were investing in, Ace of Pentacles, like I said, that it was your star, that it was your deepest hope, your vision for your life and for your stability, right? And you're making a judgment call. You're learning that it wasn't. If this is relationship for you, you invested in it, you thought it was your life path, you thought it was your deepest desire, your deepest hope and vision. Turns out that it wasn't. The Hierophant, it wasn't aligned with your highest good. The Devil, overcoming the attachment to it. The Devil. Negative attachment. Because you want to pour into something with full heart. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is also like a self-love type of energy. And it's like, I love myself more than I love this investment. I want more for myself. I want to be overflowing in love and passion. Something that I can stand up for. Very interesting, because it lends to my ultimate fulfillment and happiness, and to the life that I want to achieve. So interesting. All right, so I'm getting a few different storylines here. Let me see this Ace of Pentacles in reverse. This Ace of Pentacles in reverse. What was the investment? What was the investment that we're talking about here for Spirit, or for Pisces? What investment are we talking about here for Pisces? Ace of Pentacles in reverse for Pisces. Ace of Pentacles in reverse for Pisces. Ace of Pentacles in reverse for Pisces. Temperance. Once again, the Chariot, the Star in reverse. Whatever you thought was your vision. And my ear is ringing. And you invested in that. You went towards it full throttle, with full heart, the Chariot, with all aspects of the self. What about it? What happened? You had to close off your heart to it. Page of Cups. You had to close off the investment and you had to look towards the future. Three of Wands. Whatever that was for you, you had to close off because it wasn't correct for you. Justice in reverse. All right, show me the Two of Swords. It's like you're overcoming confusion about it, whatever it was. Because you're manifesting. You're manifesting. You're looking at what's next for me. What's next? Manifestation, Magician, Two of Wands. You're making a decision. Two of Wands is present decision making to manifest new for yourself. Explore new options. Options in love, perhaps. The Seven of Cups can be options in love. But things that are really going to lend to your stability and the life that you want for yourself. What's the Seven of Swords? Show me the Seven of Swords. Literally, oh my God. The Hierophant, Nine of Cups, Ace of Cups in reverse. Ace of Cups. Remember I said it's love, but it's also like self-love. Nine of Cups, personal wish fulfillment. And the Hierophant, something that you were committing yourself to. It's like it wasn't aligned with my highest good. It wasn't aligned with my value. It wasn't aligned with my wish fulfillment. It's not what I want for myself. And perhaps you were lying to yourself about this. You want balance. Six of Pentacles. You want equal give and take. Anything else about the Seven of Swords? Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, time has passed. Lessons have been gained, understood. Divine intervention, perhaps. And perhaps you didn't realize how unhappy you were. Four of Cups. Let me see the Star in reverse. Whatever this is for you, Pisces, it wasn't aligned with your highest good. It wasn't aligned with your value. It wasn't aligned with the love inside of you and the passion inside of you. Yeah, and you can no longer point your heart in this direction. Whatever this star was to you at one time, you had to shut off your heart to it. Death. It's like your heart, in many ways, it transformed. It transformed in terms of like understanding that love for the self. It's like I love myself more than I loved this. I think I said that at the beginning of your reading. I love myself more than I loved this. There's the ending. The ending to this vision that you once had and taking action towards it and exerting any of your energy towards it. The Hermit. You're taking a look at this. You're taking a look at, so the Hermit is a deep internal state of reflection. And the Hermit, the lantern illuminates the star. It illuminates the path forward. So you're gaining as much insight about this pathway or this relationship, if that's what this is for you. And being in this internal state of reflection, it's going to illuminate your actual star. Where is your vision and your path forward? And you're going to look forward to that with hope and enthusiasm and joy. And then there's that Six of Pentacles. And you're going to make sure that it's balanced and fair and just and correct for you. And that it's equal. That it's equal give and take. That it's balanced. That it's generous. That it's aligned with your highest good. That it's aligned with, I feel like give into yourself. Give into yourself. but also to others, right? That's the Six of Pentacles. It's reciprocal. You're manifesting this for yourself. Let me see the manifestation. Can I see the manifestation for Pisces? Can I see the manifestation? King of Wands. You're manifesting something, like taking action. Oh, King of Wands, Queen of Wands. Divine counterparts. You're manifesting that reciprocity. Equal parts love and passion. But taking action towards it, and you're going to invest in that. Page of Pentacles. And building something new for yourself. Something that truly lights you on fire. Queen of Wands, King of Wands, that's a lot of passion. That's a lot of passion and fire energy. Yeah, you're like, I'm not dealing with this shit that doesn't grow, that's stagnant. Ooh, there's you. Ooh, this new beginning for yourself. The Ace of Pentacles here is in the reverse. The Ace of Pentacles here is in the upright, and it's been under your moon. And this is your power card. This is your intuition. You're going to allow your intuition to lead you onto a new cycle that's filled with so much love. And you're going to do it slow and steady and making progress along the way. It's aligned with the love in your heart, the passion that you have. It's stable. It's secure. I love this for you. All right, let's see other energies to be aware of at this time. Love. Love. Yeah, you're looking forward with hope, enthusiasm, joy. This new beginning. It's been under the moon, perhaps. Or it's been in a secret space within you. Deep within you, right? All right, any other energies that Pisces needs to be aware of at this time? All right, so let's see. Other energies Pisces should be aware of at this time. Oh, what did I say? Deep with... I said the moon, Ace of Pentacles. It's been under your moon, or it's been deep within you. You've been kind of holding on to it and keeping it to yourself. And then we have secret in reverse. If you want to keep a secret, you must also hide it from yourself. But you're not doing that. You're looking forward. You're investing. You're investing in what's your actual star. Fresh start. As long as I'm breathing in my eyes, I am just beginning. Yeah, you're overcoming, keeping it within, and you're stepping out. You're stepping out, perhaps towards healing. You're making a judgment call. Selenite, magic, that's healing energy. Those who don't believe in magic will never find it. Yeah, you're like, my star is changing. I want passion. Queen of Wands, King of Wands. That's divine counterparts right there. Justice, because it's correct for me. It's too many, but explore. 20 years from now, you'll be more disappointed by the things that you didn't do than by the ones that you did do. So throw off the bow lines. Sail away from the safe harbor. Catch the trade winds in your sails. Explore, dream, and discover. Yeah, you're exploring this new beginning because it's going to lend to your happiness. You want happiness, and you have hope for that. Right here, Page of Wands. I have hope for this. I have hope for this divine counterpart. I have hope for this new pathway. Because it's equal and it's balanced. All right, let's get some advice for you. Advice for Pisces. Advice for Pisces. Solitude. Once you embrace, that's right here, the Hermit. Once you embrace the inner divine and your own sacred solitude, the right people arrive at the right time, exactly on schedule, without forcing or chasing. So I see that as that Queen of Wands, King of Wands, divine counterpart, equal, balanced, reciprocal, full of passion, full of love, full of fire, but it's also very stable. You show me the Knight of Pentacles. Anything else? Advice for Pisces. Advice for Pisces. Spaciousness. Scorpio, I think, got this as well. What do I no longer need? Help me to release whatever people, places, or things drain my essence. Show me what will fill me with enthusiasm and joy. And then direction. Please show me the right action right now. Please bring a sign and a miracle that gives clear direction. May I hear the promptings of my own body. That's so interesting. I was just talking to somebody yesterday, someone who's very near and dear to me, who was actually a Pisces. And she was talking about the promptings of our body. May I hear the promptings of my own body. And if for some reason I'm about to head the wrong way, please stop me. Sign, a miracle that gives clear direction. I love that. And then gratitude. Grateful for change. Be grateful for change and trust in it. Trust in it because it's going to lend to your empowerment, right? And it's going to lend to your fire. The fire within you as well. All right, let's get final advice from the tarot. Final advice for Pisces. Yeah, stand in who you are. Stand in your value and in your worth. Recognize your value and your worth. Love who you are. Your abundance. Your independence. Page of Wands. Look forward with hope and enthusiasm and make a judgment call about the connections in your life and who you would like to potentially reunite with. Three of Cups is a reuniting energy, but it's also just celebrating in harmony and emotional connection that feeds you and that feels good and that's filled with so much love. Look towards that with hope and enthusiasm and joy. The support of others. Make the judgment call about those connections that are balanced and that celebrate you and who you are. And where the love is reciprocal and it's balanced and it's equal. Anything else? Final advice for Pisces? Yeah. Ooh. Make a decision about those that you, and the Hangman is here too. Hanged Man, 10 of Cups, 2 of Wands. Gain perspective and make decisions about those in your inner circle. Those connections that belong in your life and that you want to see there. And those that are not aligned with your highest good, right? And that bring you states of confusion. 10 of Cups is ultimate happiness. And it's all like our inner circle. It's our connections in our life that when we look out in our world, we want to see them there and we expect to give to them and they give back to us. Beautiful. Queen of Cups. There's you. There's you. Ones that you can offer your heart to. There it is. Love. And your overflowing heart. And that you know that it's reciprocated. I love this for you. I love this for you. Feel like there's literally, I was just saying, I feel like there's one more and there's the King of Cups. You just showed me the Queen of Cups. There's the King of Cups. So this divine counterpart right here, Queen of Wands, King of Wands, where there's so much passion and fire energy, and it's the divine counterpart. Here's the passion, and then the King of Cups, where was it? The King of Cups, Queen of Cups is the same divine counterpart, but it's in the heart space. It's equal love. It's equal love and passion, commitment. Love that for you. All right, Pisces. I hope that it helped you. Take care.